Hi friends, we are back. We'll discuss as usual the summary for the last week as well as the outlook for the next week. So this is what we will discuss. First of all, we'll see that what were the top sectors and also the stocks within those sectors as per the price movement, and we'll see what were the high volume stocks as per the total traded quantity in the last week, and then we'll see which stocks formed the bullish divergence last week. This is basically the part of the outlook for next week, because the stocks which formed bullish divergence are expected to have an uptick next week. So last but not least, we'll discuss the OI data, your open interest data for February. So both for 11th February as well as the month end expiry. So without any delay, let's get started, guys. Alright, so top sectors this week. Let's see the sectors quickly. So obviously the highest was public sector bank, and this we all know was related to the announcement in the budget, announcement of creation of bad bank. So this really drove the public sector bank stocks. So PSB was 18.8%, diversified is next, which is 17.9%, paints varnishes 14%, your services 14%, granite marble 12.9%, cement products 11.7%. See, you can see the pattern here, right? It's all related to the budget. As we discussed, PSB stocks are related to the budget. Then the stocks, your paints, your granite marbles, your cement products are also related to the budget. Because of the infrastructure push, these sectors also increased. Let's see the stocks within these sectors. In PSBs, we have Indian Bank, which rose 34.9%, and then State Bank of India 26.5%. In diversified, we have HAL 11.5%, 3M India 9.6%, paints and varnishes we have ExxonMobil 3.8%, and then we have granite marbles, we have Pokarna 12.9%. In services, we have IndiaMart 25.6%, Team Lease 16.4%. In cement products, we have HIL, which rose 16.3%. Now let's see the stocks, which individual stocks which rose. So the first is your MSTC Limited 35.5%. This was the highest increase in last week, followed by Indian Bank 34.9%, which we saw earlier, and then Prince Pipes 31.5%. Then Texmo Pipes 31.2%, your Intellect, the software company, 30.5%, Denora 29.3%, SBI 26.5%, your Panama Petrochemical 25.5%, IndiaMart 25.7%, and last is Accuracy 25%. So these were the 10 top stocks last week. Let's see the high volume stocks. So high volume stocks are basically those stocks which either rose or fell with the increase in the volume. So the first is your Ganges Securities. You can see it rose with the volume from Thursday to Friday. The volume almost increased by almost 500 to 60,000 or so. So there was a massive increase in the volume. The second is BHCL. BHCL also increased with the volume from Thursday to Friday. The price was increased along with the volume. And then MB, your EMMBI, it's a packaging company. You can see here the volume rose from Monday to Tuesday, and the stock also rose. Then the volume got subsided and the stock got stabilized. And Centacom also increased with the volume. Monday to Tuesday there was a massive increase in the volume, so this was also resulted in the increase in the price as well. Venky's also rose. So there was a news actually initially, because of bird flu, the Venky stock took a little bit of a hit, so it rose back. Bajaj Consumer also rose in the back of massive volumes, as you can see. So next we'll see the short-term bullish divergence. So let's first see what exactly is the short-term bullish divergence, as we see every week. So let's say there are 2 points, and we see the RSI or relative strength index and also the price between these 2 points. So if at point B your RSI is higher but the price is lower, this is called short-term bullish divergence. It is called short-term because between A and B there is a gap of 2 to 3 days only maximum. This is why it is called short-term bullish divergence. The reason for the short-term bullish divergence is that overall trend, of course, is bearish, but there is expectation of short-term uptick in the stock before the larger downtrend will continue. So let's see the stocks which formed your short-term bullish divergence last week. So these were Aero Granite, Vishnu Chemicals, Vakranji, IRB Constructions, and Anoop Engineering. So that's the last slide. So this is, let's see what's the outlook for next week is. So if we see on the top, there is a February 11 your OI data. So if we see the maximum call options which are there, which are present, are at 16,000, which is around 28 lakhs or so. So then followed by 15,500, which is 27 lakhs or so. We have maximum put open interest at 20.85 lakhs or so, which is at 14,000 strike price. So reading this data, it seems that market is expecting the trend and the bullish trend to continue, and probably we'll see the level 15,000 level breaching again, and then maybe rising to 15,100 or 200. Let's see next week. But the overall trend, as per the data, it certainly looks bullish. So February 25, this is a month end expiry. So month end expiry OI data, the maximum put option OI data is present at 14,000 strike price, which is around 35 lakhs or so, and then followed by 13,500, which is around 24 lakhs or so. As of now, if we compare your put OI data with the call OI data, we see that there is a lot of difference, because at 14,000 we already have 35 lakhs put OIs, and but in call, in the maximum call OI we have, it's around 15 lakhs or so, which is around 15,500. I think the reason being is that the next week the market wants to see that how the overall trend pans out, and then probably we'll see that how the OI data will change in this space. So that's it for this weekend. Next, guys, we'll again meet next week. Thank you so much.